Okay, so for today's video, I am going to show you how to um, cast off and finish a loom-knit hat. And so this is like one of my older, I have two hat projects that I am ready to cast off and finish. This is my oldest one, and so I'm going to do that first. So I have finished my last row for the hat that I'm going to size hat I'm going to do, and so what I'm going to do is before we do anything with these, like the row that's on the peg still, we're going to wrap our working yarn around the outside of the loom, and this is the same process for any size loom. So the size loom that you're using doesn't matter, but we're gonna do it. Most videos I've seen, or at least one or two videos I've seen of people doing this, wrap it 3 times. I like to do it 4 because I tend to get distracted, and like I just did, sort of, but I like to do it 4 because then I have extra room to yarn to like extra yarn to work with if I mess up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we stop at if your loom has an anchor peg, stop at the anchor peg. If it doesn't, stop at the one that you were using to start with. So now after you've done that, grab some scissors, and cut it off. And yeah, and now we are going, this also needs, I guess I should have said this in the beginning of the video, but I didn't, so I'm doing it now. You'll also need a needle, yeah, regular sewing needle. This one is a plastic one that came with some kind of kit I had at some point. But yeah, so you're gonna find the bigger needles, like ones with the big eye. That's the hole, the top, the eye, the needle. I like mine to be bigger because it's easier, especially since we're working with yarn and not thread. But yeah, you're gonna thread it through your needle, the eye of the needle, and then you're gonna make a slip knot. You're gonna make, because it does eventually come loose as you're working with it, or at least it does for me. I like to do a double knot, but you don't have to. In fact, I think I'm just gonna not do a double knot for this. But yes, now you're going to unwrap the yarn you had around, so it's hanging like that. Now you're going to take your needle and you're going to start at your first peg. For me, it's this one, and you're going to slide your needle under that loop and pull it through. Oops. There we go. So pull it through, tighten it so it's that. And now you're going to take it off. So now you have one peg with nothing. And you do that process all the way around to get to the end. This part takes me longer to do. Also, as you go, it's gonna be it's gonna get, a little bit looser. Like that. And that's normal. So, yeah. Just make sure that you are indeed threading it. Uh-oh. I think I messed up. I'm not quite sure, but no. Oh. Well, I can't quite tell. So I'm gonna have to unthread it. Well, maybe not. I don't really know, so I'm gonna unthread it. Oh no. I have absolutely. Okay, so I did this one. Yep. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try it. See what happens. Okay. All right. So I think okay, yeah, I was fine. Okay. Yeah, okay, it threw me off because my yarn was on the other side of the peg. So I had it right. I just second guessed myself. So yeah. This part doesn't happen. I don't practice this part often. Since you do have to finish a project first. Or at least get to this part of the project. So but there we go. Yeah. And as you can see, well maybe you can't. When I get a little bit further I'll show you what I mean. But yeah, all the loops get bigger. Oops. Oh, yeah. See, that's so far. Gonna turn my brightness up. Yeah. See, this loop is. That's the one I was thinking I had to redo. And it is fine. But yeah. Mm. Oh yeah, okay, I know what I did wrong on this one. I think I did it the wrong way. It does get hard to distinguish as you go. But they are easier to take off as you go. So there's that. So, okay, as you can see, I gotta retie. I should have been paying a little bit more attention to this. I also should have done a double knot. I was going to. But this, this stayed on longer than I thought it was going to. So yeah. Thankfully I wasn't in the, like, it wasn't anywhere that it could be, let's see, I got one more, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more. Okay. I think I can. I did most of this without needing to retie it, so I think I'll be okay with one knot. But yeah. Also, as you go, once you get to towards the end, you will notice that your hat is starting to be cinched up, which you want. It is ultimately what we're going to be doing. So I probably could have gotten away with wrapping this 3 times, but I wanted to make sure that if I messed up and had to redo a whole row, that I'd be able to. So, oh, I'm on my last 2. Oh. Hardest part with this yarn that I'm using is, there we go, that this specific yarn I'm using tends to fray a little bit. It's very easy for the needle to go through in the middle of the strand, just like in the middle of that. Okay. And now the last one. So now it's like this. Okay. All right. Now that you've made a giant mess of this. All right, now it's off. you can put this to the side and work on this. So now, as you can see, it's cinched up, which you want, and you can go ahead and finish cinching it up just a little, almost all the way. This one made a little bit, this one's a little bit a messy one, but yeah. Now we're gonna take your needle, thread it through the top, because there's a hole in it. You thread it through the hole at the top, and turn it inside out. And there we go. There. Okay. And now finish cinching it all the way. Nice and tight. It's like that. Now, this is a long video, so I'm going to stop here, make a part 2.